Hello, I'm Dennis Trudeau. Every day in North America, 1,000 people die from sudden heart failure. Now, doctors at the Montreal General Hospital have a device to prevent these sudden deaths. It's called a heart defibrillator. And a patient at the General is now the first in the Northern Hemisphere to have one implanted in his chest. Karen Gross reports.
Ralph Kalisky got a new lease on life yesterday. For the past month, Ralph has been in the coronary care unit at the Montreal General Hospital. During that time, Ralph had 3 cardiac arrests. He's a victim of a syndrome called sudden death. Sudden death is caused by a short circuit in the heart. The electrical currents that make the heart muscle work get scrambled. The heart begins beating too quickly. In the case of sudden death, the heart beats so quickly it can't pump any blood. It needs to be shocked back into a normal rhythm. Normally, this is what's used to shock sudden death victims. It's a defibrillator. But if a victim isn't defibrillated within 5 minutes, it's too late. Ralph Kalisky doesn't have to worry about that anymore. He's the first person in North America to have a computerized defibrillator implanted inside him.
I think you're walking around with a paramedic in you now. Yeah.
This device was implanted in Ralph yesterday. The next time his heart short circuits, it'll kick into action.
And what would happen typically is a patient starts feeling dizzy or starts graying out, and all of a sudden there's this thud and everything clears.
The device is programmed to monitor Ralph's heart rate and can give up to 300 shocks. For Ralph Kalisky and his wife Esther, the device is the answer to their prayers.
Well, you won't be scared. Whenever I walk, I shouldn't drop dead. It doesn't give you no symptoms at all. You just pass out. Well, with the defibrillator, it revives you. And it's just, I think it's a wonder of the world.
Well, it gave him life, because without that, he was gone.
In 2 weeks, Ralph should be well enough to leave the hospital. His doctors say he'll be able to lead a normal life. He'll even be able to go back to playing ping pong, his favorite sport. Karen Gross, CBC News, Montreal.
Truckers, beware. Canada and the United States are cracking down on unsafe trucks. The campaign began with spot safety checks at border crossings. And as Steve Hauser reports, more than half the trucks crossing the border have some kind of safety problem.